something. We're going live now. So nothing's wrong. I think they're just trying to make a transition. Laura said,
Hi, Laura.
As soon as we got here.
Anna. Ruth. Jay.
Hello, Jay.
And
Hey,
Beth.
Beth.
Well, it was nice seeing you.
Ruth was in the workshop that I just taught before this.
Hey, how was it, Ruth? Give us your unvarnished opinion.
Hey, Jules.
All right, Sarah's got a clip because I'm punching holes.
Bess is sewing together a zine.
Not mine. I just, my stapler won't go through it. How's everyone doing?
Yeah. Hey, Amy.
My goal is to get this done in the next 10 minutes. That is extremely unlikely.
Okay. Well, that's a good time to ask, what is everyone going to be working on today?
I'm going to write. It's going to happen. I just really want to get this done.
Oh, hello, Courtney. Hey, Karen. Hey, Joanne.
The gang's all here.
Oh, Ruth said it was great. Good. Okay.
I know that feel. I have a sticky note pad that I can't use because it has all of my notes on the top sticky note from the I Holla Back class I went to, and I can never lose that.
Jay's writing a fight scene where the POV is a berserker. All right.
I misread that as a bartender.
Oh, that's
which also very good.
Anna is beta reading. Karen's doing revisions. Karen has COVID again? Karen, what are you doing?
Karen!
Are you okay? Oh, Bet's making a list of what to pack for the cruise. All right. Jules is working on edits.
Oh, I played this game with Sarah already, but do y'all notice what's missing?
Courtney's reading a first draft. Amy's doing revisions on a YA. Joanne's got to clean her desk first.
Boy, do I feel that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tonight there is no Cogsworth.
Yeah. We're still deciding.
Yeah, I was traveling and visiting family this weekend. And now we're being extra cautious, and he is quarantining out here at nights. And because I love him, Cogsworth is living in a closet. Which, by the way, was very startling when I went into that closet this afternoon. Just to, like, grab a thing. And the closet was ticking.
Yeah. Laura's back.
Back again.
Jay said he's one of the hosts. How would we not notice? So I had to teach a workshop right before this, and then I worked until 5:30, and I had to come here and teach a workshop. So I haven't eaten yet. So in the first sprint, I'm probably going to eat. Nick just went to get us food.
That's nice.
Yeah. But I am going to be reading submissions. So my podcast is done already.
What? When's the last time that happened?
No, I'm so proud of myself.
I'm also proud of you. So is everyone here that we hung out with on Saturday?
Courtney's here and Laura's here.
Where's Courtney? I miss Courtney.
Wasn't it Courtney was there, right?
Yeah, but I missed Courtney. I didn't see today.
Oh, she just said hi earlier.
Laura, Sarah told me I'm wildly envious.
Yeah.
I only get to pet one because she bullies me when I try to pet the other.
Yeah, Courtney's there. See?
There you are. Courtney did not wear the scarf like a liar, but it's okay because she found us anyway.
And I was like scatterbrained Because that's the way I am when it comes to events like that, though, because it's like you're tracking like 12 things at once in your head.
It was very funny. I kidnapped Sarah for their lunch break, and like immediately the sound system quit.
Yeah. I'm like, I left for 10 minutes.
I picked up a very good book while I was there. Good
Oh,
book.
nice.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed because it's an anthology, right? So like 16 different people wrote it. I don't know which one is the beloved rock star, which tells me I don't know very much about music, but like the same characters are
Mhm.
in each other's stories.
Yeah.
And that's so impressive to me. Found all my sharp things.
Oh yeah, it was Laura's panel that the sound went out on. And that day I ended up walking 16,000 steps. I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have chosen to go somewhere that was a mile walk on top of everything else.
It was fine. There was a rabbit. Sarah's scared of
My
bunnies.
feet hurt for 3 days.
And we pet a dog in a box named Rocco. It was great.
We did. It was cute.
Like, I don't know how they keep track of each other's characters because, like, this one is in like 3 different bands and so just
Spreadsheet.
casually. But like, how is someone like, hey, I made this character. It's cool if you want to use them. And then like everyone else agrees, and I don't know.
And I know like one person had to change their story because they changed like who won or something.
Ooh, I haven't found out who won yet. I'm not all the way done yet. No spoilers.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't read it yet, but I've seen Lauren talk about it a lot.
Spoiler, no spoiling. Which one's the beloved rock star?
I don't know. You'll have to read names to me.
Like, okay, I will do that. All right, stop me when you hear a rock star that you love.
Hey, Stephanie.
Now, some of these I do recognize as authors.
Okay. You can skip.
Brittany Cavallaro.
Author.
Ashley Poston.
Author.
Sarah Nicole Smetana.
Author.
Sarvenas
Sarge.
Agavian.
Author. Yeah.
Sean David Hutchinson.
Author.
Ashley Woodfolk.
Author.
Justin Courtney Pierre. Great name.
I don't know that person.
All right. Who loves Justin Courtney Pierre, and do you love his books or his music? Jasmine Warga.
Author.
Jay Coles.
Author.
Jen Marie Thorne.
Author.
Eric Smith.
Author.
Oh no, all these names I've seen online and never actually had to say out loud before. Preeti Cheeber.
Author.
Jenny Torres Sanchez.
Author.
Lauren Gabaldi.
Author.
Jeff Zentner.
Author and musician, but I don't think he's the rock star that they're talking about.
Are you sure? So it's either him or Justin.
I think it's Justin then. What's his name?
Justin Courtney Pierre.
Yep. He's the singer-songwriter. Yep.
What is
Motion City Soundtrack. It's the band. Pop punk band.
I've heard those words. I'm not sure I knew it was a band.
Yeah. There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, Jeff Zentner is also a musician, though.
You know, I kind of assumed that the last name in the list was going to be the beloved rock star.
We have about a minute before we start our first sprint. I should get my clock ready.
And everyone else, start doing your exercises. Jay, get on it. Tell us what to do. Oh, no, I still need that. And I'm almost done, y'all.
Just in time to get to work.
Whistle while I work it.
There we are. Spiders.
Yeah, Jay.
Do them now. All right, let me share my clock. Jay said, I try my hardest not to say spiders too soon.
We appreciate that. However, now is the time.
Yes, Anna, we will explain spiders. What am I bullying you
Oh,
about?
yeah. Laura does not respond well to my not mad, just disappointed when she doesn't work
Oh.
during sprints.
Hmm.
She needs someone to bully her.
Okay, got it. All right, it is time. Ready? On your mark. Get set.
Focus, especially you, Laura. And that's time. Our first sprint is complete. I hope you all were focused and successful. How'd we do?
Yeah, I was super focused on eating dinner.
Perfect.
I also read submissions while I was eating too.
Perfect.
How did you do?
I finished sewing. Ta-da!
Nice.
My fingers are sore. But the pushpin was a brilliant idea that I will take full credit for because it was my idea. And it's really good. I ended up reading it in that time too.
Bet.
Yeah, bet. Okay, so spiders look like this.
It's called Spiders Doing Push-Ups in a Mirror.
Yeah, I get it because it's like wee, woo, wee, woo, wee, woo, wee, woo.
And it's a carpal tunnel stretch.
I don't remember what you were working on, Jules. So what's up?
I think Jules was working on an editing schedule.
That kind of sounds like research. Hey, great success.
All right, cool.
I think that's good. I mean, words is words.
Yeah. I
What
mean,
are
what
you
kind of
reading?
side project?
That's a good question.
A lot of dinner eating.
Everyone's hungry.
Yeah, I was hungry. Nice, Stephanie. You can never unsee why. Oh, the spiders doing push-ups in the mirror. My favorite one is this one, though.
I like the wiggle jiggles. But also, as the resident carpal tunnel haver, this one is also very good. Although it turns out, if you're not vitamin D deficient, you're less likely to have carpal tunnel symptoms. Yay!
Laura made tea. I take vitamin D supplements.
I live in Florida. I shouldn't need a vitamin D supplement. I go outside a couple times a week. I live in a room that's all windows. And yet, here I am.
My sister told me, because I was like really tired for a while. My sister was like, people of your skin color frequently have vitamin D deficiencies. All right. Oh, sometimes I don't want dream sun.
That sounds so stressful.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, I have so much trouble being mean to my characters. Like, people I follow are like, "Mwahaha, the suffering." And I'm like, I just want everyone to be happy and have a nice time. Kevin had trouble with that too. He was like, "Oh, you're supposed to be like stretching when you do it." And I'm like, yeah. Otherwise, it's not a stretch. Makes me feel better that all y'all other Florida people are taking vitamin D because I felt like a failure.
Similar skin color to me.
So what's everyone drinking? I have here some artificial intelligence water.
I finished a Diet Dr. Pepper, so now I just have my water.
I saw a guy when I was grocery shopping this week who had like 6 things of Diet Dr. Pepper like over the edge of his cart, like a little saddlebag. And I was like, oh, he's shopping for Sarah.
That would be funny.
Yep.
Peach tea and water.
Nice. Look at you hydrating and focusing on work. I am so proud of you.
Tap water. Okay.
It's a good water. Weirdly, I've lived with the fridge dispenser so long that tap water feels like not as safe. There's probably like no real difference, but like I just can't drink water out of the tap anymore. I grew up drinking water out of the tap.
Flavor. Huge difference in flavor.
When we lived in Hawaii, I could not drink our tap water. It was really gross because it has to travel. There's only one processing plant on the island, so it has to travel like miles to get to us. So there's a bunch of chemicals in there to make sure it doesn't grow anything on the way. So I would have to buy bottled water and then take those to the recycling every week. And I felt awful. If we had stayed, we were gonna have to buy one of those like cloud kinds that are all super fancy,
Yeah.
you know, and like install that under the sink because the purifier just was not doing it.
Mm. Yeah, Florida's tap water is gross.
Nice.
Albuquerque tap water is fine.
I grew up in Richmond and it was fine. I had
St.
no
Louis
issues.
has good tap water.
Your memory is impressive to me.
Here, which is why I got distracted.
Ooh, I live in an apartment building, so anytime that light turns yellow, I call maintenance and they come do it for me that same day.
Nice. Yeah, my dad changes ours, but our water is filtered before it gets to the tap because we have well water. So it's like very filtered.
Yeah, my friend in Baltimore does it like that, and that was really nice. But like just straight out of the tap feels wrong. I'm glad that we're pretty much all on the same page here, that like technically the tap water is fine. We just like it better this way.
In Florida, sometimes I can't stand to drink it. It's gross. It tastes bad.
Yeah, Hawaii was awful. I mean, Hawaii was incredible. Hawaii's tap water is nasty. At least where I was.
Oh my gosh, Jay, that's gross.
I honestly don't know why that would be gross.
They've never changed their fridge filter.
Uh-huh. Does the charcoal stop being charcoal?
No, but it builds up like deposits and stuff.
Which are not coming to you, so that seems like it's still a win. Oh, your poor Tommy. When I first went to DC for like the first time, having lived, 2 hours away my entire life, someone was like, don't drink the tap water. It's got cocaine. They can't filter it out. And I was like, oh no. And I believed him. I no longer think that's true.
Yeah.
Tell us more in the next couple of minutes.
Technically safe is the best kind of safe.
That's what Fun Spot said. Yeah, all of our fountains have little filters in them. All because there's three now.
I'm sitting in Nick's desk area, which has the cat fountain. And for the first like 10 minutes I was sitting here, I was like, is there a leak? What's happening? Because I kept hearing water, and I realized.
Yeah, there's a fountain on either side of me because our cats are very well hydrated. It's so gross, actually. People are always like, oh, cat tongues are so dry and rough. Like, no, my cats come up and just slobber on me.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Jay, do your spiders again.
My mom has a salt filter for her entire house. And so hard and soft water are very confusing concepts for me. But what I do know is that while her water tastes nice, it can't get any like shampoo or conditioner out of my hair.
Soft.
Which is confusing to me.
Kind of soft. Yeah.
Because that's like the water's entire job in the shower. So I just can't wash my hair at my mom's house.
Yeah, it takes a while. Like, I have short hair, and it takes a while to get conditioner out my hair in my house.
Soft water has everything to do with cleaning because I can't wash the stuff off.
Because you can't get clean. The water itself may be clean, but you
yeah, sure, the water is great, but I cannot. All right, everyone getting focused, putting down the beer, picking up the water. Starting to think again. I've got a pencil. I'm really into, what is this, like old school? If they're mechanical, then this would be analog pencils right now because I have a bunch of them I've never used. Well, this one is, I think. Yeah. See, I'm really into analog pencils. Ready? Everyone?
On your mark. Get set.
Focus. Laura. And that's time. Our second sprint is complete. How we feeling?
Hello. I edited an F word out of a podcast that I produce.
Aw, you're no fun.
Well, it's not my decision.
Aw, they're no fun.
Yeah, there you go.
Look, I wrote this much.
Very good. That's a lot.
I know, right? Plus, technically, like a couple lines over here.
Nice.
So, feeling pretty good about that. All right, so we're not going to put up anything Ruth just said because yikes. Hi.
Hello, Gwenna.
How did the rest of you do?
Oh, all right. Here we go.
You're nice.
Wow, Anna.
Wow, that's satisfying as
A
heck.
lot. Yeah.
Nice.
Well done, Courtney. Good job.
Excellent. Oh, good. I bet that feels better.
Well
Nice.
done, Joanne. 6
Excellent.
pages.
Did he make something
And
good?
you're having drinks.
Laura, how'd you
Yeah.
do?
What'd you do, Laura?
And now the 30-second pause before the comments arrive to us, which we will fill with, what do we have coming up, Sarah?
That's a good question. Did you do any work though, Laura? So I'm teaching an in-person workshop on Saturday on finding a literary agent. On tomorrow, there's a virtual workshop on picking a point of view. And then on May 12th, we have Right Time Travel Fiction. So I'll post a link where you can find all those in the chat.
That makes sense, Jules.
Karen.
Was she in crisis? Were you bonding? What kind of tea?
Is she the one that has COVID?
Too full to have tea, but it sounds nice.
I think that's everything that's coming up. All the virtual ones go in the weekly email. Anna, is that what you're referring to, or because I do a weekly email that's like all virtual events I can find, and then I do a monthly email that's just for the library.
Basically, Sarah runs the writing community, at least here in Florida. Whole thing, all Sarah, all the time.
I did hook up a friend with a venue for his award viewing party last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, the virtual ones will be in there. The in-person will not.
Welcome.
Hey, Julia. I've been there. I mean, not with my kids, Anissa.
Sometimes I also do not want to go to sleep. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
here's
That's
something.
a quick turnaround, Jules.
I will take your word for that. That feels rhetorical. I almost don't think it needs an answer.
Mm-mm. They never do.
Wow.
They're just cold and go to college.
Are we old or go to college? Which one are we?
I think we're old. We're past the college part.
Hey, technically, you could always go to college. And if you go after you turn 65, it's free. At least in Virginia, to audit. My mom and her friends are taking shameless advantage.
Nice. Nice.
My mom is so extroverted. Like, I was so worried when my younger sister moved out of state. And she's in like 3 book clubs. Plus, she has dinner or brunch with several of the neighbors twice a week. Plus, she runs the Tompkins Institute, and she's now managing member of her work, basically. And she's always like jetting off with friends to go like check out a craft show or take in a opera. And I'm like, I don't know where the energy went because it did not come down to my generation.
Laura, are you going to be having a party?
So maybe it's just because my older sister and her husband are in their 40s, but 40s feels very like punk rock.
I think
know.
it depends on the person.
That's just in my head. Like, that's when you go to your punk rock shows and, I don't know, learn how to smash beer cans on your head.
Oh, okay.
Play electric guitar. I have cholesterol issues. I totally feel that. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to start eating like muesli or something for breakfast and complaining about kids these days.
Oh man, yeah, join me. Make sure you register. It is limited seating because we do want to keep it relatively small. Are you really, Jules? I didn't.
Jules, tell me, is it the punk rock decade? Do you feel punk rock? Because it's just that's what that seems like. Like 30s is like creative and fun and finally like comfortable in myself. And I just 40s seems punk rock.
Laura, by party I meant like you and me going somewhere and drinking.
Heck yeah, dye that hair. What color?
I think I'm gonna dye my hair tomorrow.
Yeah, they are constantly over at VCU.
Karen.
Haha, see? 40s, punk rock decade. I am so much looking forward to 42. I'm not even like the biggest Douglas Adams fan, but like that's a milestone, you know, when you become the answer to life, the universe, and everything. That's kind of awesome.
Nice, Jules.
Blue is a good choice. Oh, sometimes that does seem so tempting. Like, I think I look pretty good, you know, like half shaved or something.
Yeah. If I didn't have psoriasis over all of my head, I probably would.
Yeah, but growing it out again is such a pain. Like, I just started growing. I mean, started, but I've just been growing out after having it cut short for 5 years. And I don't want to do that again. See? Punk rock decade. 40s is when you dye your hair and get that tattoo. Listen to Edgy's blues and folk. Sarah, make this happen. You on it? Cool. Karen, what's your decade and how should we define it? Since 30s is creative, 40s is punk rock.
Only if you want to answer.
I mean, 20s is mess. Let's be honest. Like, I felt like I had it all together, but I didn't realize how much I was panicked at the time. And I finally got all my diagnoses at the end of the decade. So 20s is mess. 30s is, you know, like embracing yourself. 40s is punk rock.
I don't know if I'll be punk rock, but we'll see.
I don't see why you can't be. I mean, you can also be like deathcore or metal or whatever. That's fine too. All right, 50s. Freedom is good. Maybe 50s is like your like crunchy era where just like the last of your F's just vanish, you know? And you like stop shaving, start shaving, try out that crystal deodorant my aunt swears by. There we go.
Oh, it's time.
Time. Well, I feel like we have straightened all of our lives out. Good session, everyone.
On your mark. Get set.
Let's finish strong. And that's time. Sarah was very much on top of it. How did the rest of you do?
Yeah, I checked after reading a submission and it had 11 seconds left. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm done reading submissions.
I wrote a little bit more and then I did some research.
Oh, what'd you research?
Rug tufting.
Mm.
Because I've seen some videos about it, and apparently it's become a really big like hobby, side hustle, career thing during the pandemic because you can make them at home, you know? So I watched a video that was almost exactly 10 minutes, which worked out very well because I started researching at 10 minutes. And yeah, it looks like a lot of fun.
Tufting.
That is suspiciously vague, Laura. Please tell us more. Excellent work. Nice. I do. I believe I invented the rule. But it's really cool because like you make the frame and you stick the thing on it and then you like trace out the design you want to do and then you just take a tufting gun to it and that does like all of the work. And then you got to like shave it to make sure that your rug is all the same level and then you like glue on the back. It looks like fun. Nice.
That's a lot.
Cats. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun, but not like it'd be worth it to like try once because you have to buy like the tufting gun and the frame and the fabric and the yarn and the back glue sealy stuff. And I'd rather just go somewhere and make a rug. Oh, I wonder if that's a thing. That would be so much fun. We're gonna find out.
Jay wrote 790. Nice.
Nice.
No, I looked it up because I thought maybe it was latch hook rugs, and it's a very different thing.
It's so cool though.
Stephanie, good job. Amy, look at all y'all getting work done. It's the new wine and painting, whiskey and rugging.
I would go. Someone else would have to drink my whiskey, but I would go to that. That seems like a lot of fun.
I don't drink whiskey, so you're gonna have to look at someone else for this one.
Kevin likes whiskey.
All right.
What's the other brown one?
Bourbon?
Yeah, no, it's whiskey. He likes whiskey.
Whiskey and bourbon are nearly identical.
Yeah.
There's like one thing that separates them, but I can't remember what it is.
Oh, it looks like so much fun. You could just make a rug. Whatever you wanted. Deal. I will bring the whiskey. You find the rug people.
Yeah, I'll do wine and rugging.
Tufted. They're tufted rugs. Okay, yeah. Like the tufting gun is like $300. This is absolutely not worth doing just on a whim. I need to find someone who does this and go visit them.
I'm still not entirely sure what it is.
It's the kind of rug that has like stringy bits sticking up, you know?
Oh, it's like
It's fluffy.
textured.
No, it's like fluffy rugs. It's like fluffy rugs, not like bath mats.
Okay.
That's not helpful at all. You would know it if you saw it.
All right. So it's like a mildly three-dimensional rug.
Yeah, just the extra fluffy ones that you can like dig your toes into.
All right.
I didn't need a
Courtney and Laura
felting.
just
I have a little guy. He's right there. Actually, he's right there. He's right there. He's got a little mask and everything because I made him during the pandemic because that's what you do when you're stuck at home.
Yeah, Courtney is into whiskey.
Little dude. Oh no, his mask fell.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Can someone explain something to me?
Yeah,
We live in Florida,
true.
right? Masks are not required like anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They have not been
Okay, hang
required
on.
for a
They're
long
not
time.
that long. I grew up on a shag carpet in my bedroom. It was not that long. All right, yes, continue.
Well, she's saying it's those rugs' grandchildren.
Oh, I thought she was calling us grandchildren.
That would be funny. That's
It
the
seems like an internet.
apostrophe. That's what the apostrophe is for.
All right, now I'm back with you. Sorry, Jennifer.
Yeah. um, Masks have not been required for a long time. They're not required at our library. A lot of the staff aren't wearing them. Why are people still walking around with masks on their chin?
These people have tufting workshops. Downside,
In Orlando?
it's in
Okay.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's a little far.
But that does mean they might exist somewhere else. I bet I could email them and find out if they know someone closer to me. Where's your contact button?
I just don't get it. Like, what's the point? Like, if you're not going to wear a rug, just don't wear a rug. Rug. You got me crossing my wires here. If you're not going to wear a mask, just don't wear a mask. If you're going to wear it, just wear it.
You
I don't
also
get
don't
it.
have to wear a toupee if you don't want to. That is totally acceptable. Oh, Canada.
I was like, is there chin cold? No, we're in Florida. It's 90 degrees outside.
It's look, they travel. The tufting people travel. Come to Florida.
All right. We're going to have to figure this out.
Y'all,
You know,
they're
my
going to be in
mom.
like Baltimore and Colorado and Manitou Springs. I don't know what that is.
My mom is
Texas.
like really into crafts. Maybe she knows someone. I like how this place just doesn't even have a location. They're like, hey, we teach classes.
Are you on
Come take our
tuftinggun.com?
classes. No, cutloopstudio.com.
Oh, I don't know them. I mean, there's worse. So yeah, this is a thing I very much want to do because that tufting gun looks like so much fun. And you can make it in any shape you want. I could make my podcast hat. I could make my cat's face.
I'm not sure what Laura is saying we should put on a shirt.
Wear the rug. Aw, you got a cute nose.
Yeah, no, they're literally going up and checking out and talking to people with it on their chin.
Maybe it's just like for when they're told they have to. Emergency.
But it's Florida. No one's going to tell you have to.
Yes, I'm going to email these people and be like, please come to Orlando. I will bring my entire writing group. Oh, that's much more efficient.
I'm out of water.
Now, their classes are very expensive,
Yeah.
which does make sense to me because they're A, traveling, and B, all of that stuff is expensive as heck. It's like $250 per class. But I would do it because at the end of it, I get a rug.
Yeah, having over my mouth is better than chin. But I don't even understand what theater. Like, the theater is like, I'm
Maybe
just
they're
not going to
being-
wear masks.
Yeah, passive aggressive about it.
I'm like looking this up now.
Yeah, Sarah, your job is to find someone in Orlando that will do it. If you cannot find someone in Orlando that will do it, I will email tuftinggun.com and be like, please come to Orlando. I will bring my writing group. The
This is a
drama.
good one. I don't know, man. Sears Sport. I found one in maybe Rotunda West. What is this?
What is Rotunda West?
I don't know.
I think you're just making things up.
Rotunda West,
that's
Florida.
2.5 hours away down by Fort Myers. This is going to be fun. I'm already excited for the prospect of going and making a rug together. And then, and this is the critical part, never having to do it again.
Let's see.
Like with this little guy.
Traditional rug hooking, Oxford rug punching, miniature ultra punching, wool treats twisting, wool applique, or designing your own pattern. None of those is rug tufting, though.
No. I want to use the tufting gun. I want to aim it at the frame and go and make the yarn go and it'd be fun.
All right. I'm going to go spend some time with the person who has tolerated me using his internet all day and also brought me dinner.
Well, then I'll keep yours too.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Hopefully, we'll see you next week and all the following weeks. And everyone, stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask properly, and see you next time. Bye, all.